I've been watching Marvel movies lately, and my favorite superhero is Captain America. So I decided I could make something simple like a ring that has Captain America's symbol on it. So I searched up Captain America rings, and I looked in the images section, and I found this ring that I liked. I want it to look like stairs instead of it looking flat like this one. While I was thinking of it, I also decided that I was going to make a three initials ring and a cool shape ring. The first thing I had to do is sketch it out. So I got my whiteboard and I used a whiteboard marker and I drew out one circle and I drew a circle inside that to kind of make it look like his shield. Had to make 4 circles inside of each other. So I used my whiteboard, I drew out these 4 circles, and then I drew a star in the center. Then I drew little lines on the side to make it look like it was part of my ring, and then I kind of colored it in to show its thickness. And then I also colored it my first circle to represent the red color that I was going to do. I didn't have a red whiteboard marker, so I just used my black whiteboard marker. And then I skipped one because that one's supposed to be white, and I did the third one. That one was also red. And then I used this green one to represent the blue on Captain America's shield. And I also colored that one in. If you have red and blue whiteboard markers, you can color the same sections red and blue. You don't have to color it very neatly, I just kind of colored it in to just represent the different colors. Today we'll be making 3 rings. The first ring will be a cool shape. Our second ring will be a symbol. I chose Captain America symbol. And our third ring will be 3 initials. We're gonna find this, if we find the cylinder, we're gonna drag it out. I'm gonna put the sides all the way so that it's nice and smooth. I'm gonna click on it and find this arrow, and I'm gonna put it to 90 degrees. I'm gonna change the height to 20.50, and also this side is gonna be 20.50. I'm going to change this to 6.83. I'm going to drag in the cylinder, looks like a hole. I'm going to change the side. I'm going to do the sides all the way so that it's nice and smooth. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. I measured my fingers, so I know this hole needs to be 17 because we're making a ring. And your grid should be in millimeters. And if we click on shift, if we do shift, then and we put in 17, everything becomes 17. I'm going to drag my mouse around both objects and click on a line and click on these two dots to do them in the center. And we also need to do this one for it to be in the center. And click on both of the objects and click on group. I picked this cool shape. We can find that in the basic shapes which we're in, and if we just scroll down, we'll find it at the bottom. I'm going to drag it in, and I'm going to change the height. I'm going to hold down shift so then all the sides become 12. And I'm going to hold down control and the up arrow to move it up. And I'm going to align our cool shape with our ring and click on these two. I'm going to click on this. Oops, I didn't mean it for it to go inside, but we can fix that. If we just click on D, so then it goes to on the work plane again, and if we hold down control and our up arrow, we can just move our cool shape up. I'm going to change it to 1 mm, so then it's not going as much. If you can see, there's a some of the shape is inside my ring, so we're going to ungroup the ring, so then when it cuts, it will when it makes the hole, it will also cut our shape, so then that point won't be there anymore. So I'm going to make a box around all 3 shapes and group it. And there we have our first ring, and it doesn't have the point. Oh, I forgot. We'll have to duplicate it, so then we can have this ring for our Captain America ring. You don't have to do Captain America. I did it because it's a symbol I like. We're gonna group our cool shape ring, and then we're going to make our Captain America ring. I'm going to group it and make a duplicate of it for our 3 initial ring. I'm going to move it, I'm going to use my arrows to move it behind. I chose Captain America because I like it, and you don't have to. You can do whatever symbol you want. You can do a superhero. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to zoom out so that I can move these 2 other rings. I'm going to scroll up and find cylinder. I'm going to put the sides all the way and the segments all the way, so now it's nice and smooth. I'm going to change the height to 1. I'm going to change the color to red, so that it looks like the Captain America shield. I'm going to hold down shift and make it 12. And I'm going to hold down control and up arrow and my up arrow to move it up. I'm going to drag a box around the two objects, click on align to align them. There's a gap in between them. There's a gap, so I'm just going to click D to put my object, my ring to the floor. I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to click on Shift and I'm going to drag it and make it 10. I'm going to change the color to white. I'm going to change the height to 2. I'm going to change the height of the bottom one to 1. I'm going to click on the two objects and align them. Then I'm going to click on the white one and duplicate that. And I'm going to shrink it to 8, holding down Shift. I'm going to change it to red. I'm going to change the height to 3, so then it sticks up. And I'm going to align the two objects. I'm going to click on this one and duplicate it. I'm going to shrink, holding down Shift, I'm going to shrink it to 6. I'm going to change the height to 4. I'm going to change the color to this blue, this dark blue, and I'm going to align the two. I'm going to hide my ring so that I can group all 4 of my objects. And I'm going to put on multicolor so then it looks cool. I'm going to ungroup it. I'm going to group my example ring so I can, I think we're going to make, to show you the height, we're going to make the height 2. I'm going to group it again. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to do fit view so that I can see it. I'm going to change it to 2. I'm going to unhide my ring. I'm going to align it again. And now we can put on the star. I'm going to put it just a tiny bit down, not too much though. So now we're going to put on the star. I'm going to change the color to white. I'm going to rotate it 16 degrees. I'm going to change the height to 20.20. That's too thin, so I'll just do 20, which is a little too thick, but it will automatically be changed. I'm going to hold down Shift and make it smaller. And I'm going to hold down Shift again and make it 3. That might be a little too small. but we'll have to see. Yeah, I'm going to do it to 3. That's way too small. 5.5, no, that's too big. I'll do 4.5. Looks right. I'll click on the two objects, click on align, and I'm going to align the two. It's a little too high, so I'll hold down Control and my down arrow to make it go down. And it doesn't go through the bottom. So there, we've made our second ring. Now we're going to make our third ring, which is a 3 initial ring. We're going to do it on the blank ring that we duplicated. I'm going to do fit view. And just zoom out a tiny bit. And I'm going to show you my 3 initial example ring. If you don't have 3 initials, you can just do 3 letters. I'm going to use fit view, and I'm going to scroll up to find the box. I am going to change this to 16 and this one to 6.83. I'm going to change the height to 1, and I'm going to click on Control and my up arrow to move it up. Then I'm going to align them. And then I'm going to group them together. I'm going to scroll down and find text. I'm going to change it to RHN. And I'm going to change it to a different font. I'm going to hold down Shift and drag it down and change it to 6 so that's smaller. And then it'll be able to fit on my ring. I'm going to click on it and change the height to 2. I'm going to hold down Control and my up arrow to move it up. I'm going to move it to the left, and I'm going to click on the box and my text and align them. And then I'm going to do Control and my up arrow to make it go up. And then I'm going to group my text and my box together. Then I'm going to align it with my ring. And I'm going to click on D to put it on the work plane. Today we'll be slicing our 3 rings. The first ring we'll be slicing is the 3 initials ring. So I'm going to click on the Fit View button. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on Export, which should be in the Download section. It should be the selected shape, and I'm going to click on the STL. I'm going to open our File Explorer, and there in our Downloads section, our Downloads folder, we'll see our ring. So I'm going to rename it 3 initials ring, so then I know which one it is. Then I'm going to click Enter when I'm finished. And then I'm going to do it to our next ring, which will be the cool shape ring. I'm going to click on Fit View. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on Export, which should be in Download, the selected shape, and I'm going to click on STL. I'm going to go back in our File Explorer in the Downloads folder, and I'm going to find it. I'm going to right click and do Rename, and I'm going to rename it Cool Shape Ring. Then click Enter. I'm going to minimize the browser, and I'm going to do the same to our Captain America ring. I'm going to click on Export. We should be in the Download section. It should be the selected shape. We're going to click on STL. I'm going to open my File Explorer. I'm going to find my, the Captain America ring. I'm going to right click and click on Rename. I'm going to rename it to Captain America ring. The first option you'll have is the 3 initials ring. So now I'm in Cura, and I'm going to show you how to add a printer. Right now, your screen will be blank, and right now, because I've used this before, I have the Creality. So I'm going to click on there and click on Add a Printer, and I'm going to click on add a non-network printer. I'm going to scroll down and find Creality 3D, and in that section I will find Creality Ender 3 Pro. I'm going to click on Add. I'm going to click on Next, and there we have the bed of a Creality Ender 3 Pro. I'm going to click on the little folder, and the first one we'll be doing is the 3 initials ring. I'm going to click on Open, and we're going to be adding support to our design. So in this little section here, we will do the standard quality. I'm going to click on quality. There's nothing to change there. The fill should be 30%. And you can leave it at cubic. The material should be, printing temperature should be 210. And the support, we're going to click there. I'm going to make it a check. We're going to do touching build plate only. And we're going to change this one to 51. I'm going to close that. And we're ready to slice it. It's going to take about 19 minutes. I'm going to click on Save to File. And it's going to save to my File Explorer in my Download section. And here you can see the G-code file. Option 2, the cool shape ring. We're going to do the same things. to go to the little folder and click on it, and then we're gonna find cool shape ring. I'm gonna zoom into it. Everything should be the same. We're just going to check. Yep, that's right. Touching build plate. This one's also going to be touching build plate. And it looks like everything's the same. And click on slice. As you can see, it's taking longer because our top piece is bigger. So I'm going to click Save to File. It's going to go in my File Explorer. And there you can see the cool shape ring G-code. Option 3, we're going to do our symbols ring. I showed you how to do the Captain America ring, which is the file I'll be importing. So I'm going to click on the folder. I'm going to find my Captain America ring STL, and I'm going to click on Open. I'm going to make it standard quality. Like I said, everything should be the same, but it's always good to double check. Okay, everything's the same. I'm going to click on Slice. And this also takes about the same time as our cool shape. I'm going to click on Save to File, and I'm going to click on Save. And if we go to our File Explorer, we can see our 3 G-code files and our 3